Hello, my name is James Sherwood, and I'm here in the forest, not Sherwood Forest. And I just really enjoy getting out in the forest and shedding it, scouting it, doing lots of different things. Backpacking. So I thought I would start sharing with people lots of cool places I've been and different ideas on how to find sheds and fun things to do. So today I was going to go down to the Blue Wilderness, but since I was all by myself, I don't have a cameraman or anything. Usually I have my older son or my brother-in-law go with me. I changed routes. Hey, don't push me, Lupin. And I decided to go to Escudilla. And I'll map it out for you later. But here I am at Escudilla looking around for some sheds. I already jumped. I just started and I jumped up a whole herd of cows. Had a little spike with them with antlers still on them. Um, I bought some stuff so I could get some good pictures. I just don't have it yet. So let's see if we can find some sheds. By the way, this is Lupin. He is the star of the show, star of the video. This is a Borgie, half border collie, half corgi. He got little legs, and people made fun of me when I first got him to hike with, but he does awesome, and he finds sheds. He's a shed finding dog. Oh, I said shed, so he's looking for one. Where is it? All right, I have gone 2.5 miles now, and been hiking for 2.5 hours. Still haven't found anything. I've worked my way up to almost the top of parts of the Escudilla, but I think I just spotted a shed. Oh, there it is. I'll zoom in, see if you guys could see it. Ah, there it is. See it? I'll get closer to it. Oh, there's Lupin. He spotted it after me, but he found it. Here is our first shed of the day. Maybe the only one. 1, 2, 3. Little 6-point. Not bad. It's a brown. I better look around, see if I can find the other half. There's Lupin licking his paw. All right, so I was gonna give you some pointers on finding sheds if you're looking. This is area 1 over by Escudilla. It gets hit hard. A lot of people love to look here, but there's a lot of bulls. So if you go in March and April, it's a good place to go. If you're going other times of the year, it's been hit pretty hard, you may not find much. I am in a bowl, kind of south facing. Nice little grassy area. That's where I just picked up the 6-point brown. And these bowls that are south facing, usually a good spot to look. The reason I picked this area, first time I came here was 4 years ago and I picked up a couple sheds. I haven't been here since, but it's because of this shelves. I wanted to look on the grassy shelves. And with the burn areas nearby, it gives the bulls and elk and deer, everything a lot of feed. I haven't even really looked up here yet, but hopefully I find some more up there, who knows. Also, another great thing about shelves is it's steep to climb up there to get to them, or you got to go down to get to them. And a lot of people don't like to do that, so no one's looked there yet. That's another reason why shelves are great. I'll finish looking around this bowl, and then right up there is a big grassy shelf that goes down for a while in a burn area. But it's beautiful, beautiful area. I'm probably 9,000 feet up. One reason I didn't go down to the blue is it's going to be hot today, about 80 degrees, and I started late. I'll just hit Escudilla because it's closer and nearby. I just jumped a bunch of elk. You can see them moving through the trees right there. That's only half. The other half already took off. My dog did not chase them, which is good. Here they go running. Run. Bunch of cows laying down, which means maybe there's not a lot of bulls in here. All of those bulls would be hanging out together. See, there's one right there still. I don't know where the rest are. Oh, there they go. Up the hill. But so I never did find the other half of my 6-point. I may never find it. It's up here somewhere, but he wasn't real big, so real big bulls would like to drop them real close to one another. I did circles around it, looked everywhere, I couldn't find the other half of that little 6-point. But I did just run into a whole bunch of elk. I wish they were all bulls, but they're all cows with a few spikes still packing. That's a term people use. Packing means they still have antlers. And I've seen a few spikes in this group. Still going up. I'll get out my binoculars and take a closer look. First half, like I said, took off fast. The second half is kind of moseying on up. Alright, I spotted 2 more sheds. Hard to see them from this, but I'll zoom in. See them right there. Matching set. Probably not a great big bull, it looks like, but bigger because he shed them both at the same spot. Alright, we'll walk up on them and take a closer look. But that's good. Now I got 3 browns, so that's a great day. Okay, really, they're smaller than my 6-point, but he just happened to knock them both off right here. And that one's busted, it looks like. Lupin's like, hey, I found this one, I claim it. I think there's a little wallow here when you get enough water. It looks like a spot where they'd roll in the mud and a nice little wallow. But 2 more browns. I was wrong again. Usually if you find 2 sheds by each other, they are a match. They come from the same side. So 2 different bulls. So now I'm gonna have to look around this area a little bit more, see if I could pick up a couple more. I got 3 and none of them are the matches. But that's nice. Let's see if we can find the other ones. Here's a road I started on. It used to be a sign out front that said closed to motor vehicles, but I don't know if I didn't see the sign anymore, and there's some quad tracks, old quad tracks, but quad tracks on this road. But I had no luck finding the other half of those 2 either. I might come back, but I'm gonna head back to the truck, call it a day. Lupin's tired, he's ready to go. There's my footprints. I already walked here and walked in there. But we're gonna head on back. Call it a day. 3 browns, not a bad take. If you don't know what I mean when I say browns, I'll do a different video that shows a bunch of sheds and the different kinds later on. But alright, I'll see ya. I'm just scouting it and shedding it. That's what I like to do. Right there's a pond. I knew the pond was up here, but it looks dry. Last time I was here 4 years ago, it had water in it. Pretty dry now. It's right off the road, so you can't miss it if you go up the road. We are almost back to the truck. And like I said, this little stream or spring runs for a little while right here. Always. I've seen it run at other times more, but I was hoping to add water here like it usually does, so Lupin could get a drink, because I give him a little bit of water when we were hiking, but he's thirsty. And that's where some water is in this area. That pond was dry, but this usually always has water in it. All right, that was my hike for the day. Going out looking for sheds and just exploring. I really enjoy exploring, and that's just what I like to do. So I thought I'd share with people where I go, where I find sheds, what I see. Sometimes hiking, backpacking, waterfalls, I know where they're at. I know the area around the White Mountains in eastern New Mexico really, really well. And then I know the Pecos Wilderness, Blue Wilderness, Jemez Wilderness over by Gallina, New Mexico really, really well. I lived in all those areas as a school teacher, and I don't know where to hold this or where to look. I really don't have a phone, and I borrowed this, so I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I'll buy better equipment if I get enough shed so I can film higher quality stuff. But really enjoyed my hike. It ended up being about 8.5 miles. That's long for me now. I used to go on average 10 miles, long 20, but since I own a ranch now and I've got to do a lot of work on the ranch, so I don't get out as much or go hiking as long. But 8.5 today. I had a fun time. Picking up 3 browns is always great. Bye. Alright, here is Alpine. When I went on that hike, I was very close to Alpine. This is my first time doing this, first time making videos. I don't have any online stuff at all, so this is all new to me. So sorry for the quality. Hopefully I get better as I go. But this is where I went. This is Stone Creek Road, or 275, I think. And this big canyon right here is where I was hiking. I started right here. There used to be a sign right at the beginning of that road that said closed to motor vehicles, but it's gone. So you might be able to drive up the road a long ways if you want. So I just parked and hiked right up this ridge, right along the side of this mountain. I kept kind of working my way up as I went, all the way to here. Right there in that bowl, that's right where I found that first 6-point shed. And I went, looked all around, couldn't find the other half. I did not look up higher, so it could be up there. Then I crossed this ridge, and I jumped all those elk right here in that other little valley. And then I went right to the road. Right here is where I found those 2 browns. I looked all over here and couldn't find the other halves either. From there I just went back to the road and went straight back to the truck. Right in there is where that dry pond was. Last time I was there it had water in it, but this time it was dry. Then I went all the way down. Lots of turkey tracks in the road. I did see some deer too. And then we went here, and this is where that little creek runs. And there's water in it. Always water right there. There's also a little spring over here. And that was my Escudilla shed hike. If you'd like to go look around or hike that area, here is where you go. Thanks a lot. Bye.